What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode of Beyond the Gates. This was another fantastic episode. Now this is how you do a cliffhanger Friday. This episode was so good. We learned a lot more about these characters, some of these characters. Um, Eva and Leslie, I am enjoying the hell out of those two. Like I really am. They are so ratchet, and I love them. I swear to God, I love the villainy of the two of them. I love it. Cause you never know like what's true and what's not with these two crazies. Um, because Eva was talking about how Leslie was not her biological mother. I said, "Oh, who your biological mama?" Cause she said Leslie is basically like her surrogate mother. So Nicole hired Eva. Apparently her mother died or was killed or I guess died or whatever. Um, but my thing is, how true is all of this? You know what I'm saying? Like, because for all we know, Leslie could be lying to Eva about what may have happened back in the day, and we don't know. I wouldn't put it past Leslie to be lying about something. You know what I'm saying? Especially to Eva. Because what if Leslie really is, her biological mother? What if she kidnapped Eva from her biological mother? What if she killed Eva's biological mother? You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know. It's a lot, but I'm loving it. I'm ready to find out. Um, so that basically answers the question about who her daddy is, because it seems like Ted is her father, her biological dad. Because she was like, "Oh, now that you're working for Nicole, you get to finally, be where you supposed to be a long time ago, your father's house." I'm like, "What?" So Ted really is her daddy? Oh shit. Mm. Mm. Lord, they about to wreak some havoc in Nicole life. And I love Nicole and Ted together. I really do. But a lot of what he's been saying has been very foreshadowing lately. Especially how he said ever since he met Nicole, another woman hasn't pierced his heart or whatever. I said, uh-huh. Mm-mm-mm. You got some explaining to do, Mr. Gentleman. Cause I love Ted and Nicole. I really do. But he foul. He living foul. They looked damn good when they was sitting for that little interview that they was doing. Oh, they looked good. Like the outfits on this show is so freaking amazing. Like I love how everybody's dressed. Like so bomb. Um, but yeah, Ted and Nicole, I love their love. I really do. But they are about to have some major challenges in that marriage that it's gonna test the limits of that marriage, but I hope that they make it through. I really do, because they look damn good together and I love it. I'm glad that Nicole pretty much put Andre on notice about Ashley, because Ted and Nicole let him know, like, listen, Ashley ain't even your type of woman that you normally go for. You know what I'm saying? And I could tell Andre felt judged by them or whatever, because he basically a hoe. Like he go through women like he go through draws. I could tell he felt judged by it, but at the end of the day, it's like that's their opinion of you. You know what I'm saying? They love him, but they know how he is with women. Like he moves around. That's just how he is, and they prefer that he not try to pursue Ashley like that, because Ashley is not a casual kind of person. She's not casual sex. Like she's gonna catch feelings, she's gonna want a relationship, she's gonna want all of that. And they just probably feel like Andre's not a commitment type of person. He's a stick and move type dude. So I felt like what they were saying was true. I don't know if I wouldn't necessarily say they were judging him, but that's just the lifestyle that he has. That's what he lives. You move around. And you trying to deal with a woman, you asking about a woman that don't move like you move. So I get their concern about that. But at the end of the day, Ashley, she grown, she in a relationship, and if she choose to to fuck around, that's on her. You know what I'm saying? That's her business. You know, she a grown woman, and I'm pretty sure she know what Andre's all about. I love Andre and Kat relationship. I really do. I love they little cousin relationship. Like the handshake they got, that is so dope. Um, I love the stroll down memory lane that Ted and Nicole was doing for the video, talking about how they met in Maui. That was beautiful. Um, I want to know, like, this nurse at the hospital that's basically training Ashley or whatever. I think her name is Nurse Johnson. I think that's her name. She is fine though. She really is. But I feel like she's gonna have a major role in the future. I feel like they're setting the scene with her because it's certain facial expressions she would make or whatever. Because she another one. She liked to gossip. She was at that nursing station straight gossiping about the Duprees and stuff because she was letting Ashley know, like, listen, if you thinking about taking a day off or leaving early, you ain't worked here long enough for all of that. Cause she figured, she was like, she figured Ashley would want to leave early because she's friends with the Duprees or whatever and figured she would be at the wedding. But I love how Ashley was like, nah, I don't do that drama. She was like, no, no, no. She said, I don't get involved in that mess. And that's exactly what that wedding gonna be, mess. She was like, no, I'm good not going. I'd rather stay away from that. But Nurse Johnson was sitting up there just gossiping about them people. I want to know what her story is. That's what I want to know. Like, what's her background? Because I feel like she definitely may have a bigger part in the future. Andre is definitely a flirt. I'm going to tell you that right now. That man, he's a walking flirt. He ain't even got to say nothing to you to flirt with you. That man could just look at you in the face and just, his eyes just be flirting with you. His mouth ain't even got to move. It was funny as hell when they got in that elevator with the pregnant lady because, he was trying to bring walk Ashley down, accompany her to the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? To the parking garage or whatever to make sure she got in her car. And he told that lady, oh, I'll protect you too. That lady looked at him. I was like, lady, why you looking at him like that? She was looking at him like, I don't fucking know you. Like, what you mean protect me? And of course, the elevator got to fuck up and the lady done went into labor. I said, oh, Lord, y'all got to deliver a baby in a little ass elevator. More power to you. I think Ashley helping to deliver that baby in the parking garage. Parking garage in the elevator. I think that's going to make her realize that she is cut out to be a nurse. Because remember when they were at the bar with her, Derek, Jacob, and Naomi, she was questioning whether or not that's her calling to be a nurse. I think her helping to deliver a healthy baby in an elevator is definitely going to, make her realize I was tripping. You know, I am good at this. Like, I'm good at helping people in dire situations and stuff like that. I think it might help her, might boost her confidence up and make her realize, yep, this is the career I'm meant to be in. So anyway, moving on from that. Haley. Matter of fact, like, Haley is just, Lord, the Lulu. My thing is this. She's sitting there talking about, oh, I'm not a material person. You're not a material person. Then why did you insist on getting married at the country club? Since you're not material. Why would you want to live in Fairmont Crest if you're not material? Those homes go for probably more than $1 million, but yet you're not material. And you all giddy about going on this first class trip to Italy for your honeymoon, but you're not material. Please. She contradicted herself. Just in that statement alone, yes, you are. You like material things. My thing is, too, though, Bill going on first class and shit, but yet he didn't hire her no glam squad, because where her glam at? Her friend Caroline was the only one doing her makeup. But yet he going first class with everything, but couldn't hire a makeup artist and a hairstylist like Caroline had to do it. And she was her only bridesmaid. I said, damn. But we learned a lot more about Haley. So apparently, her dad, she don't really like know who her dad is or whatever. He left her mom. She's the only child. So she had a pretty rough childhood and whatnot. I got a feeling whoever her father is, I got a feeling that's going to come up later on in the story, I'm sure. But you know what she did that I'm happy that she did? I'm happy that Haley started to question whether people at the office at the firm was really happy for her. Like, did they really, like, were they really happy for her and Bill? Were they, like, pretending to be cool with her, just so, to keep their job and not to piss Bill off or whatever? And I'm glad she questioned that, because I had that same thought yesterday. I had that same exact thought yesterday. I said, all these people that's throwing this party for y'all and they happy for y'all, They ain't really happy for you. They just kissing Bill ass because he the boss. Because they on payroll. And that's how I feel about Caroline too. Because Caroline talking about, oh, we family. Oh, we friends. Oh, we that. Caroline, be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Because you on Bill payroll too. Stop the bullshit now. Stop the bullshit. Um, I love how this show utilizes FaceTime and texting and social media because it's so freaking real. Like I watch other daytime shows and I feel like they don't really utilize that. I'm like, y'all do realize people FaceTime a lot nowadays, like a lot. People text a lot. God knows I'm a big texter. Social media and stuff like that. Like we all be on social media, so I love that they showcase those things because it's those little things that are actually pretty major to me, watching the show because this ain't 1952. Like we ain't got the rotary phone no more. You know what I'm saying? People got iPhones and that's what it drew me because I love how everybody on the show got different cases on their phone, different colored cases. Like it's not just a plain black phone like other shows. I'm like, it's different. Like the vibe is super different and it's more realistic to how a lot of us are in real life now with technology and stuff like that. So I really love it. I love that Ashley is there for Naomi because she know how hard this day is for her. To have to be forced to pretty much go to this damn wedding. And I'm glad that they, she was there to talk with her and stuff before she went to try to, calm her and, you know, let Ashley vent to her, let Naomi vent to Ashley and stuff like that about how she feel about all this nonsense. Because that's what this wedding is, nonsense. But you know what? I'm happy that Danny and Andre had that conversation about just, doing something casual. Because at the end of the day, what Danny said was true. She raw. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the conversation between them wasn't really needed. I guess she feel like it was needed, but to me it wasn't because we all know Andre not thinking about Danny in that kind of way. As far as being her man. Like, he not thinking about that. He just wanted her to get over Bill ass once and for all. And of course, she not over it. Like, the way Danny told him to leave, basically, and that look in her eyes, I say, Andre, get your belongings, sir. Get your belongings and leave. She got that crazy ass look in her eye. I swear to God, you could spot the crazy in Danny's eyes. Like, she could be so sweet one minute, laughing, happy, so sweet. Then the next minute, she got that look in her eye. That's when you know, get your ass up. Get up and go. Get your ass up and bounce. Because Danny is nuts. Bill hotel room was nice. I liked his hotel suite. When Danny showed up there, my first thought was, okay, Danny, what you doing at the hotel suite? Because mind you, she already told Andre that she wasn't over Bill. She not over him. And that's what like pissed me off. Cause I get that she not totally over him. Cause this is a dude that she had 2 kids with and was married to for 30 years. So I get it. But when she went there and basically begged him to come back home and stop this wedding, when I tell y'all I had secondhand embarrassment, I was like, Danny, put your coat back on. Boo-boo, put your coat back on, get your purse, turn around, walk back out that door. Don't do this. Don't you dare beg him. Don't you fucking dare. And she did it. I said, oh, Danny, we were making progress with you and you done regressed. And this bastard, this son of a bitch, basically called her desperate. When I tell you, when he said the desperation and my mouth flew open, I said, this mother... Somebody need to put their foot up this man's ass. Like, Bill is a bastard. But he's a good TV kind of bastard. Like, you just gotta love, you just hate to love his ass. Like, you just love, it's like a very love-hate thing with Bill. Like, he's a real SOB. Like, this man said, what happened to the pride that you used to have? That's what I fell in love with. I say, you ass. He was such an ass. Like, she just came there just bearing her soul to this man and he called her desperate. The level of shock, anger, disgust, and just embarrassment I had in this one little scene. Beyond the Gates. My lord. I fucking love it. I love it. Um, soon as he said that shit, I said, Danny, get your coat and go. Please. Don't do this shit no more, Danny. I was like, don't do this shit no more. Don't come. I just can't get over that. Like, he called her desperate. The disrespect. This man ain't got no fucking shame. Just no shame. I'm telling you, just him and that damn Haley ain't got nothing but audacity all this week. Just audacity. The fucking nerve. Baby, he just walked over to that desk and casually got him a drink. I was like, Danny, get the fuck out that room. Stop playing with me. I knew she was gonna set it off on his ass when she went back to that house and went in that closet and got that box. I knew it was in that box. I was like, I know it, cause I seen the crazy in her eye when she left his room. I say she about to set it off. She about to set it off. So we get to the wedding. Everybody in the fucking wedding got on black. Danny showed up with a black veil on. I said, oh my God. Looking like a widow. I said, what the fuck? Even Bill had to take notice of that shit. Bill was like, oh, I didn't think that my request would have been granted. But I see the backhanded little shade with everybody wearing black. You damn right. I agree with Vernie. Yep, we all are wearing black. Cause we basically at a funeral. But I feel like, you know what? I feel like Vernon is a bit naive when it comes to Bill. Cause Bill definitely be issuing veiled threats. And Vernon thinking that, oh, once you marry Haley and this whole wedding is over, oh, I'm burying your influence over my family. Dupree ain't never gonna do another favor for you. You sure about that, Vernon? Because when he walked up to Martin and he was definitely putting out little innuendos when he was talking to Martin. And he mentioned something about overkill. And he emphasized that word. I said, oh, so that's oh. So I guess we getting some more little tea about what happened back in the day. So whatever happened had to do with Martin maybe killing somebody, and they all covered that shit up. And Bill must have helped them. I said, oh, okay. Because now he buddy and, trying to buddy with Martin now. Trying to, get Martin to probably try to get Martin to do him some favors and stuff now that he in politics and all that. He in a good place in politics. Because he was like, I want you to, see your potential. Once you tap into your potential, we could work together and stuff. I was like, I say, yep, he dropping little veiled threats. But the look on Martin's face, I'm trying to decipher, like, does he really know that he did something? Because remember, I kept thinking that, and I think a lot of us were thinking maybe he suppressed whatever memories he had. But the look on his face kind of told me, like, you may know. You know what I mean? Like, he just don't want to tell Smitty. Speaking of Smitty over here having little secret phone calls. I think it's basically Smitty fielding job offers and stuff like that. Because, like I said yesterday, I think Smitty just want to go back to work. I think he bored being a house husband. The kids are teenagers. They getting older. I think Smitty just want to go back to work. And I feel like he's being secretive about it because maybe he feel that Martin wouldn't support him going back to work. Because Martin likes things the way that they are. Him being at home, taking care of the kids in the house, holding that down. So he may not be too thrilled. Because if Martin is all that supportive, I don't see why Smitty would hide, job offers and stuff like that. Like, why would you feel the need to hide that? If you want to go back to work, go back to work. So that just kind of tells me that Martin wouldn't be on board with it. But he better get on board. Get on board, Marty. I'm just saying. So, Tomas Navarro. That man walked right up to Cat and was like, listen, I want to take you out. I said, I know that's right, Navarro. Shoot your fucking shot, Latin. Okay, you need to become her little Latin lover. Because Cat was smitten too. Even though she found out that he worked at Bill Law Firm. But I like how Tomas was like, listen, don't hold that against me. Listen, Cat, you got 2 business days to climb that man. I'm just saying, you damn well better. Don't be wasting time. You get you a little step ladder or something, go climb it. I'm just saying, you got 2 business days. I better see it. I am not playing with you. I am not playing. Get you some of that Tomas. Um, that man gonna have you speaking in tongue. Cat is fucking gorgeous. I ain't surprised that he walked up to her because she is the bomb. Everybody, everybody on this damn cast is fine as hell. So we see Doug and fucking Vanessa McBride. I feel like they swingers. I get that vibe from them. They are swingers. Something swinging up in their household. So I just feel like they into role play. Cause soon as Vanessa walked up, oh, I think I know this man. I'm like, y'all really into that role playing shit? They some freaks. But something tell me that they got an open marriage or something. Cause the way she keep bringing up other men and stuff, and especially when he, cause he got a busy schedule. So he was talking about, oh, we go to Bahamas or whatever. And she talking about Cabana Boys or some shit like that. I'm like, are y'all swingers? Like, do y'all just have an open marriage or some shit? I'm curious. Like, what's going on up in y'all household? We fucking see Katie McLean. I was so happy to see Katie McLean. Little Dixie Cooney Martin from All My Children. I was so happy to see her with her little red hair. I said, look at Dixie. She one of Naomi best friends. I said, look at my girl. I am so happy. I forgot what her character name is, but I'm gonna find that out. But that's my boo. I am so glad she on this show. And she gonna be fun too. Anita, let me tell you something. Anita know her daughter. Because Anita knows something wasn't right with Danny. She was way too calm, way too blasé. Anita know. Like something going on with her. Cause And I ain't even mad at Anita. Anita was like, we are not staying for the reception. I ain't mad at it. Cause all Bill wanted was y'all to be at the wedding. He didn't say nothing about a reception. I would have dipped off too. I love that Nicole, when she was talking to Danny, I feel like I love that she's so real with her. Because Danny told her about her going to the hotel and stuff like that to go see Bill. Nicole kept it 100 with Danny. She was like, listen, that man don't love you no more. You need to let it go. Let him go. And I totally agreed. I'm like, Danny, don't ever do that embarrassing shit again, please and thank you. Don't you ever. Because that was so embarrassing. I'm like, girl, you better than that. You are a Dupree. And that's why I see why she told Nicole about it. And she didn't tell Anita about that shit because she knew better. Now, if she would have told Anita about that, I know Anita would have read her for Phil. I know she would have. Anita would have been more ruthless in her delivery. Because, you went to go beg that man. You better get the fuck on somewhere with that. And Bill got the nerve to come over there and try to apologize to her. Talking about, I want to apologize for earlier. No, it's too little too late for that. And when Bill came over to talk to her, the way she moved that purse closer to her, I noticed that. She moved that purse more in her direction. I said, oh yeah, she packing some heat. Because the way she crushed that purse, I said, yep, you got something up in here. You about to rat-a-tat-tat. I love how she threw her drink on his ass though. I say, yeah, throw your drink on him, mess up his nice little tux. That's what he deserves. So the ceremony looked beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. Like I love the little cocktail hour they had prior to the ceremony, but all of that looked gorgeous. Like it looked very glammed up, very rich. I said, okay, we got a nice little wedding set. Caroline was the only one to walk down the aisle. Oh my god, that looked so depressing. Then it was time for the bride to come out. It was time for Haley to come out. When I tell you, when Doug and Vernon, Ted, I think Jacob, when they all stood up, the look that Anita gave Vernon, that was real right there. She looked at him like, if you don't sit your fucking ass down, I will cash in your life insurance policy right fucking now. Sit down. That's how Anita was looking at him, like, sit your ass down. And when Vernon sat down, everybody else sat down too. Because listen, y'all are attached to the Duprees. You better sit your ass down. Jacob, Ted, all y'all better sit the fuck down. What y'all doing? Gonna stand up. And notice that none of the women stood up because they wouldn't dare. They wouldn't have dared stood up. I was looking at Ted and Vernon and all them, especially Jacob. I said, sit your ass down. Don't you dare stand up when she come out. Are you crazy? Oh, Lord, Anita and Vernon gonna fight when they get home. You know she gonna have a mouthful to say to him when she get home. Gonna stand up. Vernon, don't do that shit again. Don't you dare. When Pastor said, "Do anybody object, baby?" Danny said, "I object." When Danny got up, I said, "Here we go." She got that purse and pulled out that gun. It was a cute gun too. Pulled that gun out and said, "Bow." I said, "Bitch, who she shoot?" They done let out a shot. I said, "Oh shit, who she shoot? Who she shoot?" I thought it was a dream, like one of them little dream things, like you daydreaming or whatever. I thought it was her daydreaming. She did that shit. I'm like, I know you did not bust a cap in somebody's ass in front of a room full of people. Then, like, I knew you was crazy. I didn't know you was that damn crazy. This was so good. This episode was so good. Like, oh my god, that's how you do a cliffhanger Friday. That was hot. Like this whole week, first week of the show has been phenomenal. Just all around fucking great. Hit the comments. Let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Peace.